Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Let's go. Hurry, hurry!
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Broncos.
Phillips now throwing on first down, going right back to Fant. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now we'll throw here to his running back. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
At the Steelers' 35.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. But just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
It certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense is moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end the series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they took one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read, and it certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On 3rd down, Phillips. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's knocked away and incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. You look at this Steeler defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Looking to throw. Phillips. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10.
Here's Phillips to throw on second down. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10. Back to throw again.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
55 is cut.
On second down, Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Phillips. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Touchdown! Noah Fant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. The Steelers had 4-9 now on the year. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 9 now. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Get up. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw here. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now Phillips on 3rd down. He's got room past the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
2nd down and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Looking to throw. Phillips. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Phillips to throw on 3rd down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll look to throw again. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is, son.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Dameon Pierce, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Butker on for the PAT. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the bootleg, Phillips. And his throw is going to be incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Phillips.
That is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll swing this out to Tony.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Now 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now they'll audible to something else.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Sixty Bison.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Mustang 19. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
2nd and 6. Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Come on.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Get it! 79 Broncos!
In motion left is Higgins.
Check it!
To throw is Phillips. A final shot before break. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. Breaks through the contact. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now a play fake here on first down. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Lion.
Pierce gets this one running right. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can not afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Phillips now looking to throw on second down. And that one complete once again to Higgins. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Looking to throw. Phillips. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Phillips on 1st and 10. It's caught on the right side. Williams busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Now Phillips to throw on second down. That is caught. It's Williams. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. This one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he will have a Broncos first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First down, Broncos.
They go play action here on first down. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Let's go now.
Phillips off the bootleg, rolling to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Phillips. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Phillips able to find Higgins. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
18 Cardinal.
Middle of the field, and he's got him there incomplete. Pierce now up the middle. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Come on, come on.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
To throw is Phillips on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Phillips now throwing on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Phillips. He'll get this one to Patrick. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 16 yards.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to Pierce. And he's got this down to the 35. And quickly, they get to the line. Give to Pierce. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. First down, they go right back to Pierce. Brought down at the 20.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Phillips off the play fake. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 32. First down.
Now Phillips. Off play action. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he works free. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Phillips on 1st and 10. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0.
Come on.
But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Landon Collins.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now a 2nd and 2. And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it.
The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for the Steelers, the win gets them to 5-9 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, the rough season continues as they plunge to 1-13. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brent.